This is the captain speaking.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
Maybe things will work now. Hello, Chris. Hello, CK. Hello. Meeting is at 3:30. I got have a little bit of a smoke. I got my speakers working, so I'll be able to take my call after a while. I'll have to look at this ugly mug with no teeth in tonight. Hi, Cinnamon Hot. How you doing? How you doing? I got me something for lunchtime here. I was burning up a second ago, and now I'm fucking chill. Well, I ain't even worn them to town much since like when they get the dispensary has a mask mandate. You can't. Yeah, there ain't no reason to wear teeth if you got to wear your mask. Other than that, I'm doing wonderful today, Cinnamon. Thought I'd come up for a little lunchtime session. I didn't yawn. May have been a prep for a coffee. I don't feel compulsed. What's going on, Dave? No, I figured it out, but I'm not exactly certain what I do. I mean, I know what I did. Several things. The problem is I did several things in one. Anybody wants to come up, they're welcome. Glasses are, I hate. I like them. They're some of the better. Off they slide. Sorry, Big White. That's just because I'm not talking into the mic properly. I switched back to the free version instead of potato, Dave. And I
Yeah. You sound weird, man.
Yeah, I switched back. Well, there's a couple
No,
of
I
reasons
mean,
why.
you got a bit of distortion going on. Like you sound like your brain was downloaded into a computer or something, and now you're like cyber Bugsy. You sound weird. Got like a cyber
How's
effect
that?
going on. Okay, talk again.
Hello?
Yeah, you sound clear. You sound better. It's less cyber. You should go back and listen to yourself. Whatever that setting was, you should remember what it was and use it occasionally. Like when you want to mess with people. Be
I was
like
going
Bugsy of
on.
the internet.
I was spazzing out, man. I have an appointment this afternoon. Oh, God, I'm fucking going to be able to goddamn computer.
What was it? Why'd you have to switch back to the free one?
I just got
What
tired
happened?
of that fucking pop up, and it's getting every time it pops up
Yeah.
longer and longer the amount of seconds. Click it
I don't
away.
know what pop-up. I know what pop-up
The
you get.
first,
Whenever I'm using the banana, the free banana one, and I get a
the
pop-up, but only when I restart my computer.
this one is the pro, the potato. I guess
But
it's
you're
because it's
paying for it.
pro.
Are you
No,
paying
but they
for it?
want me to.
Oh,
No, but they
oh,
wanted me
oh,
to. That's why it kept.
oh. I was thinking if you're paying for it, you shouldn't be getting any pop-ups at all.
It was a
Like
test run, and
I get a pop-up when I restart my computer, and it's like it pops up in front of the voice meter, and it says like, oh, donate with PayPal or fucking credit cards or some shit. But like I just literally exit and it's gone. Doesn't pop up until I restart my computer again. Do you have all your computer audio going through your, or are you constantly turning off and turning on voice meter?
no, but
You
my
know what I mean?
computer audio doesn't all run through it.
Oh, you see, you probably have it set up differently. You're just turning voice meter on and off and on and off whenever you need to use it. I leave it running all the time.
Oh no,
And
I leave it running all the time.
I have all my audio running through it as well. So like anytime I want to change the audio or something, I go to voice meter. I don't even go to the computer settings anymore. I just have the computer set to 100%. Can't hear you. Your mic just cut out.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get right up against it with this motherfucker, dude. It's got
Yeah,
no
I noticed
give.
it's weird. That's weird as well, because sometimes you'll be talking, like you'll be a couple inches away, you'll be talking, I can hear you. And then you'll stop talking, and then you'll start talking again, and it will not catch a single word of what you say once you stop and start.
That's like
I
a
think your gate is your gate.
huh.
Put your gate
I
to
can't.
zero.
There is no gate on here. I got the
No.
cheapest one, and there's no gate.
What's the other one called?
I don't know
There's
how.
two in my audio track on. Or you know what? I could just show you. Why am I even fucking explaining it? I'll just show it. 1 second. Right, you see my fucker
How's
right
this
there.
sound?
See in the
I
backstage, it
don't.
should be another. That's my video on the backstage. It's my other screen. All right, you see this one?
Uh huh.
Like that's your gate. I think if I turn it up, I don't know if is my voice changing. I don't know what that does. I can't remember. Right, this one here. This is your gate. If I turn that up so much, it stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
The higher this one is, the louder I have to talk. Otherwise, if I talk at a certain level, like I talk kind of softly or low, it won't pick up my audio at all.
I'm gonna have to re-download Banana. What it comes down to, because I was using the full paid one, and it's the exact same as that, only it's got several more channels, right?
Yeah.
And I could control things just fine. But this one here, let me show you.
This here as well. This
So
is kind of the stordy thing. Look. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, it's kind of changing my voice as I talk. It's kind of fun to
you
mess
see
with.
what I got in front of me?
Or hang on. Yeah, just make yourself big screen so I can see shit. I can see you. You're just in a tiny little ass window. Let me just stop my screen. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got the smaller like one.
Yeah.
See, that's why I kind of
So-
prefer banana because it has the features of the large one, but it's in like a smaller, compact.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-download the banana, but I'm gonna wait until after my meeting.
Yeah. Hey, I just noticed something. In your microphone track, why is the S clicked? That's for single audio, isn't it? Yeah, down there, S.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
No, I don't know what that does, so I don't know why you even clicked. That's what I'm asking.
Check. I don't know.
I don't hear any difference.
I don't have a clue.
I hear any difference anyway. Audibility. You see that? You see above see on your microphone track once again the little dial up the top. It says audibility above it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be it. That might be your gate.
No, it's not. That changes how it sounds,
I'll
though.
just show you. Oh, this.
That's the
might be
other
your
one when
pitches.
you were trying to do your gate. That's the one you
No,
moved
that's what I'm saying.
first.
Yeah, I'll show you.
How does that sound? Is it working better?
I don't know. You sound the same.
Do I sound cut off and gated?
Nope. I can hear you.
Maybe that's what needed to be done.
Well, if you look at my screen again there for a second, I'll just show you real quick. Pain in the arse, fucking showing other people's screens and shit. You see in this section here where my that comp and the gate is. That's like that section is called audibility. Right, so there's audibility, and look, there's gate, and there's comp on either side of it. So that little dial you just twitched, that little dial you turned, that probably is your comp ability and gate, just in the same switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah. Because like you have the same stuff, you have the same options. It just looks simplified on your version. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop showing that out.
What's up, CK?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
That thing called? I need one of. Is that a mixer or something to make your voice
Yeah,
sound?
it's an audio mixer.
Where can I get one to hit my voice? Because y'all know my voice is kind of screwed up from the cancer. So, and half the time people can't hear me talk. So, where can I get one of those?
You just go online and download it. It's free. It's called Voice Meter.
So that will help my me control my sound.
Are you on PC?
Okay, I have a laptop, so I can.
Yeah, okay. You want to use a laptop or PC with it? I don't know if you can get it off Android or anything. Laptop, PC app, yeah. It's kind of difficult to learn at first. You're definitely gonna need someone to walk your ass through that, or go on YouTube and have a little fucking Indian 12-year-old kid to explain it to you. Those little bastards know exactly how that shit works.
I'll just wait till I see your asshole. The hell with searching shit.
Yeah,
well,
I have the full size Pro one all dialed in right where I wanted it and all that shit. And I fucking switched back to the little free version, and it's like I can't get this motherfucker to dial in for the life of me, man.
Oh.
It's just too simple. It's too simplified.
Because I seen on Amazon the actual where you can hook it to your phone and it's got your headset and your microphone and mixer
like this.
Yeah. I need something because my voice don't carry too good.
That's what you want if you're going to be using your cell phone usually. That's rechargeable and it's meant for using with cell phones.
I appreciate that.
And it's like $30 or cheaper on like Wish or Amazon or whatever.
That's not bad. I spend more than that on Travis.
Yeah.
Every month.
Yeah.
Well, you can use this to turn yourself up way louder than normal. Like it's like, look at this. Like I'm talking the same level I was talking a second ago. And my microphone's already at max. Like, so I can turn the microphone at max, and then I can turn the compensation up to max, and that'll make me sound like I'm talking to a megaphone.
Will I be able to get my depth back where I don't sound like a robot?
Well,
Maybe
there's like studio effects. Like I'm using one right now. I think that's watch. Okay, why do I sound the same I did a second ago? Do I sound the same right now? What about now?
Nope.
Like you can change it. Like you can change it on the fly, so it's where you want it to be. Like I'm changing it on the fly right now. I usually like to keep it here. I keep it here because it just makes you sound more natural. This is what I sound like in real life, I think.
The reverb kind of messed with my tube in my ear now. They never took the filters out, dude. I was supposed to get them taken out 31 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a bit of fine tuning, but it took me about a month to get it to where I like it, and to figure out what everything did and how everything works. It's like it's just for the computer sound, but it's pretty fucking complicated. Like unless you're a sound technician, you're not going to know what everything does straight away. It's going to take you a while.
Shit, just coming on YouTube, you gotta learn half the shit professionals use these days.
Well, you don't have to get this voice meter stuff. It's just the people that don't like, know the microphone settings, don't know how to use this stuff. They sound like shit. They come on streams and they sound like shit. You can tell they don't know.
I sound like shit.
It's not everyone's fault. Like they're doing what they think you're supposed to do. They're going on and they're talking through their microphone. They just don't realize that the microphone or their phone, it sounds like shit. It makes them sound like shit. Like, it's not the person's fault. It's just they don't know how to. Like, they don't really know that all these streamers are watching. It's all the streamers and people you're watching online. They're all using the effects and stuff on their voice to make themselves sound better.
I need that because one, my voice sucks. Two, my phone's a piece of poo. Damn Android. They said this phone here has been obsolete for the last few years, but looks like I have to upgrade. The power button fell off. The charging port don't work. I have to use the wife's phone to charge.
Yeah, that's when you want to upgrade, when it starts falling to pieces.
It's cracked.
Nice, Bugsy, nice.
You just now gotta
get that hole. Is that a fucking hole or is that a camera port up the top in gray?
That's a hole in the back glass over a part inside that gets overheated.
Oh shit.
So you removed that yourself.
Somebody shot your ass and you had it in your hip pocket.
No, it was overheating and the glass keeps coming apart on the sides.
Oh,
Ooh, your camera's gone, Bugsy.
Yeah,
you pressed the keyboard button by mistake is what happened.
Oh, I pressed something on my phone.
Really? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you're going through OBS or something.
That's just one of my other fucking shit. That's a video game. We're back, right?
Yeah. I like to use that stuff. I prefer to make my own stuff. Like I see all those templates.
This is my gaming setup right here.
Yeah, I like that. It's a lot better looking than that other thing you just put on screen. Looks original.
Look at him.
I like to upgrade my phone every couple of years. I get free upgrades because I'm on a bill phone. Because I just pay my bill, monthly. So when you pay your bill monthly, every now and again, the phone company will come to you and go, "Hey, you're not under contract right now," which means I could just turn around and go, "You know what? Fuck you guys. I'm moving to another company." Right? So I'm on a rolling contract, which means every month I just pay the money, and as long as I keep paying the money, I keep getting my credit and all that, my internet access and all that shit. But if I sign to a contract, which means I agree to pay them, usually a little bit more than what you're paying already, every month, they'll just give me a free brand new phone, like an Android, whatever. Yeah. Usually you get to pick it out. You get to pick it out.
I just don't like change, bro. I'm still trying to figure out this piece of food. And it's been 3 years. If I got me another phone, then I'd be trying to figure out that piece of poo.
Probably. You're more old fashioned. Like nowadays, your phone
I
is
like flip
doing
phone
more
stuff.
and more stuff. Nowadays, your phone does more and more stuff for you. Like my phone right now, I pay my electricity bill, I pay my internet bill, I pay my garbage bill, and I can check my banking and all that shit online now as well. So my phone like is my bank and it's my way of paying bills.
I'm scared to do that. I'm a cash person. I don't even trust the bank
Yeah.
because you get robbed.
Oh, dude, once you start doing it, you never go back. Like
My
now having to
wife, she
call.
likes PayPal and electric stuff. Me, gold and silver is going to be king again one day. So I'm not investing in Bitcoin and none of that.
Oh yeah, but like I'm talking about like the stress of having to go to like 4 or 5 different places and hand over a bunch of money when you can just press a button on your phone now, boop, and it does it. It's you don't have to pay your bills the way you used to. Like
Yeah.
get in a line, wait, fill out a big long fucking form or whatever the fuck you have to do. And then you get to the counter and you explain, well, I'm here to pay a bill. And she's like, okay, where's your account number and all this. You don't have to do that shit anymore. You just press a button on your phone. You just open an app and press a button, boop, and once it's set up, your bills are paid. Nobody fucking annoys you or bugs you or calls your name, and you don't even get a bill in the door anymore, which is fantastic.
Well, that probably would be. My wife might be interested in that because we live an hour from everything. I mean, like if something happened, it take an hour for 911 call to take place for them. So and we live deep in the sticks. So she might like
Yeah.
that. I don't go nowhere since my cancer treatment. I don't go nowhere. I'm scared of this COVID shit. It real or not, I don't know, but I also don't like being around people. So that's another reason why I stay home.
Yeah, same here. I don't really mind, like, my problem is crowds of people, big crowds of people. Like, people ask me a bunch of times, would you not come to America? I'd be like, no way. Because the
Nah,
first time I'm out
stay
in the street and
where
I'm
you're
standing in a
at.
big crowd of like 40 people, I'd lose my fucking shit and
Stay
start
where
punching
you're
people.
at. You're better off, bro. I envy you. I'd love to be in our. I have family in Kerr, so yeah, I envy you.
Well, the only time it really gets busy or packed here, like, when there be a lot of people, is Christmas time. You're doing shopping around Christmas time. The town is literally full of people. You can't walk freely. It's wall to wall people. And I
That's
just
great.
avoid that place.
I think it's
I
that
avoid.
way Christmas time everywhere.
I'm like a little city boy or a little town boy or whatever the fuck you call it. Like, I'm from a
Okay.
small fucking town. Even from Ireland, I'm from a small town. So when I'm in a big crowd of people, I get stressed out easily.
Okay. I understand. What you eating, Bugsy?
Lemon drop.
Oh, hell yeah. I knew you were eating something over there.
It's sour as fuck right now.
Oh,
Got me slobbering like crazy.
Gumdrops. Would you eat some gumdrops if they were called scum drops instead?
Yeah.
You'd eat the scum drops. Ugh. I didn't even see what flavor
Millis
they were.
Candy named that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it
There's a
tastes like
new brand of
dirty
edible.
stuff.
Garbage Pail Kids Scum Drop.
There you
Scum
go.
drops.
Some medicated scum drops, honey. Yeah.
Medicated scum drops.
Hi, Jez.
There
Hey,
you
what's
go.
up,
You need
Jesse?
to
Long
copyright
time no
that.
see.
Y'all need to copyright that. Dave and Bugsy scum drops. Medicated.
No, you did garbage
Get
pail
your
kids
grit
make scum
on.
drops.
Get your grit
No,
on, man.
I made that
Oh, all
up.
right.
Yeah.
So I made scum drops up, is what you're saying. I thought that was a thing already. Apparently I'm original. I didn't even know it. Thought I was ripping people off.
Shoot, I hear so many good ideas from y'all. Some hammies. Oh man, I could get rich if I wanted to copyright shit, but I don't. It takes too much time to copyright something.
Yeah, it does actually. That's something I was thinking about the other day. It does take a lot of money to copyright something. You know what else? It takes a lot of money to do maintain a copyright on something.
Yeah.
And I was looking up public domain movies the other day, and there's a fucking shitload of them. You just take these movies and upload them if you want to.
Yeah, I own copyrights on shit I would never even put into production. I just did it so other people couldn't.
You know the movie Night of the Living Dead, the black and white one, the original one?
Mm-hmm.
That's public domain. That's public now.
Cool.
Yeah, you
And you
could
know
just
what
upload
else
that to
is?
YouTube if you wanted to.
You know what
To
else
do
is?
something to it.
Formula to
What?
Roundup.
Say that again?
So is the formula to Roundup.
Formula to Roundup. What's that?
Weed killer.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Glycol, basically.
Agent
Oh,
Orange.
Roundup.
Basically
Agent Orange.
glycol. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just a chemical composition. You can't really own a recipe. You can own, like, you can keep it secret.
Since they had their lawsuit, they made it public.
Sup, Guck?
It's happening, Guck.
Go TV, big lights.
Give Guck a wrench, Bugsy.
I don't know who has them and don't when I'm sitting here because I don't even bother opening YouTube to fire up the stream.
I know I don't. It's less work for me. Shit. Someone made me a mod on one channel, and someone I know from another channel thought they was going to get away with trolling. No, I do my job. I slap my friend in the face. Time to ass up. I told him later on, hey man, I'm doing my damn job.
I don't care. I'd be a troll and I'd be the troll and the mod. I'd be both.
Right?
I'd fucking troll and mod.
I give people mods so that they can put up their links. That's really. And if everybody's moderated, then nobody's moderated. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to
That's
get
what
my
I think as well.
this new channel up. My old channel, I'm picking up on. I'm trying to promote this channel. Really is
Who's in
my
Neo?
vegetable channel. This one's my cannabis channel. I had to make it separate because my other channel, my top, you can say subscribe to it. So yeah.
What's up,
Yeah,
Dave?
I've got. What's up, Neil?
What's up?
Oh,
I was sleeping, y'all woke me up, motherfuckers.
Well, cheers, Neil. Waking back.
Making all that fucking noise, goddamn.
What movie is it, Guck? Say the
Fucking-
name.
I wouldn't click that link.
Mashed potatoes.
I wouldn't click that link.
I didn't. I'm not clicking it. I just said, Guck. What's the name?
Yeah.
What movie is it?
No, that's why I said it. That's why I said I wouldn't click it because you said like, "What is it?" I knew you weren't clicking it. Like I wouldn't click it either. That's what I said. I wouldn't click that fucking link.
Yeah, what movie?
Motherfucker. Oh, that's Pornhub or something. That's some video like telling you to go fuck yourself. So you're gonna click it. It's gonna be like, haha, fuck you or something. It's gonna happen.
Pornhub.
Puppet Massacre? Nah, I ain't got that in my hat collection.
How you doing today, Mr. Gorman?
Other movies.
I'm all right. How you doing?
Thank you, sir. Yeah, all right.
Puppet Massacre.
Feeling a little better than I did.
I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, we weren't born yesterday. We know better than this looking.
Something happened last night, Jesse. Yeah.
Have you seen this movie? You click on it. Knuckleball.
What happened, Jez?
Jesse streaming last night, or was you over somewhere else? I've been catching disease lately.
Yeah.
Catching a lot of them.
Me too.
Yeah.
You can tell by
Something
my
like that
hair.
hot weather just knocks me out.
Yeah, that freaking spot out mine.
Yeah, normally I'd be like fine staying up like 20 hours. I'd be able to sit up, do nothing. 20 hours, sit up, do a bunch of shit. 20 hours, not a problem. When it's really hot out, I don't know, 10 hours, 12 hours, I'm like, falling asleep. I started recently just started drinking cans of Monster. just for like that caffeine.
Bunch of
Can't stay
paranoid
awake.
computer geeks, more like it, God.
Dude, the way all the smeckle balls been going lately, I ain't clicking on any link unless I'm bitching.
Yeah,
Too many
you click
people
on one of that Gux links, all of a sudden you're like getting bills for Bitcoin. You're like wondering what the fuck? I didn't buy anything.
Bills from Bitcoin.
Yeah, I keep getting messages on Instagram about you need to
You
try out
purchased
this
5
and
butthole
this
pictures from
combination.
Guk TV.
I don't know what
A friend of mine-
Bitcoin each.
A friend of mine sold a cool old coin last night. It was a fucking $100 Confederate cotton note. It was a gold coin.
Yeah. And what do you do
It
with
was
that? Like
It's
Confederate money.
collectible. Nothing but collectors.
Yeah.
It's not
Fucking
worth
Confederate.
anything.
Yeah, it's
It's
not
not
worth
worth
anything.
It's worth its weight. It's worth its weight because
Yeah,
it's
I think it's worth like 10 years in jail. Like, how the fuck you get this? This is like Nazi gold, bitch. Where you get Nazi gold from?
No, it's not years in jail. Nazi coins are a dime a dozen. They won't even fucking take
Oh,
them.
yeah, they're all over the place,
Coin
dude.
store.
They just brought it back like crazy during the war.
No, I'm talking about bits of gold.
Yeah, that's not. This is a coin. It's a
I haven't-
gold coin, but it's a coin with a fucking almost like a little dollar bill inside of the front of it.
I have never seen a
I
Nazi.
know what you're talking about. It's a German token.
I've never
No,
seen
this is a gold coin with like a little,
It's
like
a
an
gold
old
coin
cotton
inside
dollar
of a
bill
silver. It's a
enameled
gold
into it.
coin inside of a silver coin.
It was
And in the silver,
based on cotton. Though.
That's lighting on the outside edge, right?
You ever seen
The value was based on Confederate cotton, though, is what the value was based on.
Dave, you ever seen a Nazi coin? I've never
You're
seen.
talking about Nazi money. You're
I
talking
have
about
Nazi money.
I've never seen
I'm
a
a
Nazi.
coin collector. I have Nazi money.
That money's all over the place, man. You go to
Yeah.
every airport overseas, it's laying on the ground.
Hi, James Gype Gype.
Hey, what up, guy? Cheers to you.
Hi,
and
Marble
Sam.
Cuphead.
Cheers
I
to
clicked
you,
your link,
Sam.
Guk. Fuck you.
Cheers, James. Oh, God.
Say hi to Sam, James. Love you, man.
Uh,
Yeah, I know, isn't that badass?
Neo screen, yeah.
That's me, man. Actually,
I can tell. I recognize you.
it's my eyes, man. My eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Doctor, my eyes. Oh, I've never seen Nazi money, man. I never have in all my years of being on this planet. I've never even seen a Nazi coin.
I've got a couple of Nazi coins about the size of a quarter. The only way you can tell they're Nazi coins is that they have a swastika under the eagle.
Well, I've seen pictures of them. I know what they look like. I've just never seen them. I never have. Not even in a fucking coin store. My brother-in-law owns a coin store. I've never seen one.
Coin stores won't buy them. That's the thing. They were flooded. GIs flooded the market when they come back. They're not hardly collectible because there's so goddamn many of them.
Throwing up on military
It's
bases.
illegal as well.
Yeah.
It's illegal to own it. And
Yeah,
like,
that's what I would think. It would
Nazi
be
stuff.
illegal to actually
Hey,
possess it.
AV.
it is.
It's not illegal
possess
to
it.
possess coinage. Coinage is
I'm pretty sure if it's a Nazi
not
coin,
illegal.
it's different.
No.
Well, I know because when the apartheid was going on, gold Krugerrands were illegal to possess in the United States. Even though I had a couple, they weren't legal to own. Krugerrands were outlawed for a while because of the apartheid.
Actually,
I want to drop my cool drawing to show if Goro from Mortal Kombat Marvel Cuphead says.
What's up, John's?
He did a drawing. He did a drawing of Goro. I want to see it. I'd like to see the drawing.
How you doing, Bugsy? You're back doing
I suppose I'm the only one.
Okay, you and Tina are doing good today.
You're back doing any better, Bugs?
My lower back is hurting, but my upper back is feeling better. Yes, it still gets like jabs of pain, like right here, but in general, I can move better and stuff up here. My lower back, on the other hand, is as bad or worse than it ever gets.
What's up, John? What's up, AV?
John
I
says
don't
hi,
know.
Neil.
They got stuff on Amazon called Pain O Trait. One little drop, it works. It's a great muscle rub, but it's like $30 for a small container, little small tube, like that big.
Yeah.
It works, dude. I got bad back issues. I broke mine in '94, and I got degenerative too. So when I lose all my discs,
Right.
Pain O Trait helps.
Right.
You wasn't lying, Guck. You probably would do it.
That
Your mic is
sucks,
shit.
John.
Whoa, what are we doing? Free falling over there.
What's
Yeah,
happened is
Hope Tina gets well soon, John. Hey, what's up, Jazzy?
What's up, guys?
Skydiving over there.
Hey, Seth. Just getting high, chilling.
Hey, Jazz.
Yeah, I came to get high.
Yeah, I'm high.
You want to tell us what happened?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't mean to interrupt the conversation, but yeah, I could tell you.
Nah, these guys are boring anyway. I want to talk to
We want to hear it. Just fuck you, Dave.
you.
Okay, so I was live last night, right? And I was gonna end in about 4 hours, and me and Natalie just kept talking, and all of a sudden I start hearing some screams, and it sounds like someone's pounding on the door outside, like right there.
Wow.
And the dogs start freaking out, it's like 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I go and look, and I hear like horrifying screams and crying, and I see headlights out there. So I go over there to check, and there's literally a lady in the middle of the road about to get run over by somebody in a truck. And I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? And she's screaming and crying. Her arm is like stuck to the front grate in the front, like
The grill?
like yeah, it's like a metal bar that goes over the grill thing.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah, this crazy lady's got her arm stuck in this thing, and the guy is like reversing and going forward on her, and she's going crazy screaming. And I start screaming, what the fuck's going on? Do you need help? What the hell? And she stopped screaming. The guy backs up a little bit and points his headlights at me and just sat there for a second like he was thinking. And then he like backs up and parks in his spot. Okay, and they get out of the car, they go inside, and it all seems like it's fine, right? They're gonna chill out, they go inside, so I go inside. And I go inside and I ask my friend, what am I supposed to do? Oh my God, this is what I just saw, this is what just happened. What the hell? And not even like 3 minutes later, like I tell them what happened, I hear screaming and yelling again, and I look out my window, like I can see it happening out my window. I see the guy. Yes. Okay. So the guy is, instead of going out the exit, the guy goes to the dead end, and he drives all the way to the dead end. And I'm like, no fucking way. Are you kidding me? And the girl is in the middle of the fucking street. Like, what is she doing in the street? Okay. The guy comes driving and literally speeds at her and hits her.
Oh, fuck.
He swerved to hit her, so like she's trying to run out of the way, and he swerves to hit her, and then he books it out of here and leaves. And I'm like screaming, freaking out. Holy shit. What the hell just happened? That
Oh
really
my
just happened.
God.
And I instantly like called 911 and muted my microphone. And, you know, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I go outside while I'm on the phone. I'm explaining it to them what's going on. And by the time I get outside to look and see and check on her, she's fucking gone. The truck zoomed away and she is gone.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It was insane. So I was up all night, like wondering and worrying, like,
Worrying about
That
a
sounds like
stranger.
some crackhead shit.
it really does.
Yeah, it does.
But it's also like, no, there's never been any commotion over there. Like, they're stoners. They're like normal people down here. Like, you know what I mean? They never have cops there. They never have any kind of commotion or yelling or anything.
Was it a house or a complex?
Well, it's officially the ghetto, Neo.
I got you, darling. I got
Kids
you.
run over 2:30.
I remember my first time doing meth.
It was insane, and my adrenaline was through the roof for like 2 hours. I couldn't stop breathing hard. Like, I was tripping out, tripping
The
for
cops ever
them.
come? The cops
Yeah,
ever come?
oh yeah, they came and they instantly asked me what happened, and one cop is like, "Tell me this, tell me that." Okay, and he zooms off to go follow and find the truck, and they probably passed the fucking truck on the way out here. You know, he left and they came out. You know.
I'd pull over
They
every
hammered their
truck
way
I
to
find.
you, yeah.
And then the
I'd
other
pull
cop
over every
went to
truck
go
I
look for
find
the
with
girl.
hair and blood and dents all over the grill. Probably find him.
Well, it was an obvious truck too. It was like a black, dirty-looking truck with a missing headlight. You know.
Well, how did she, when she was stuck to the grill, how did she get off the grill and back inside? You said they both caught.
Yeah, like he like got out of the car and she gets off the grill, like that he gets her off the grill and they go inside.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. It was insane.
Sounds to me like he was trying to leave but wanted to like.
And she was hanging on it.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
sounds like. Yeah.
That's what it sounded like
Well,
to
he
me
was like
too. But the
running
way
her
she
over
was
as well at the same
screaming,
time.
yeah, the way she was screaming was like there was way more to the story. You know what I mean? Like she wasn't
Yeah.
just screaming help. She was like horrified, like a killer movie. It was crazy sounding. And it had me worried. Like I didn't want to go check the
Curdling.
mail. Yeah, it really was
Watch out,
horrifying.
drone.
Yeah.
And it really
That's
like
fucking
bothered me
insane.
even more that the girl just disappeared, you know, and I don't even know if the cops even found any of them.
Yeah, because it sounds like she like fucked up in some way where she's willing to take the ass kicking off him and don't want him to leave type situation. But it like sounds like you're trying to fucking run her over, but she was trying to like, even though she didn't want to like call the police on him, even though he tried to run her over or nothing, she tried to go into the house and make up with him.
And it didn't fly, so he tried to leave again, and that's when it blew up again.
And then she ran in the road again, and he tried to run her over.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta be crazy. Like he drove all the way down to the dead end and sped at her. And I'm just in my house, like watching from the window. Like, what do you even do?
And you didn't get any of this on film. God damn.
No, because I was so shocked in the moment. Like I did not think this. I thought nothing of it. I thought he was gonna go to the end to somebody else's house. Like I did not think he was gonna turn around and run her over. You know, he was gonna leave and just go somewhere. I didn't think he was gonna run her over.
And I'm glad I got outside cameras, man.
So it goes ahead and records all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have, man. It would have auto recorded all that shit. Like I just came back and watched it.
And I thought about it too. When I checked the first time, when I saw it happen the first time, I thought about grabbing my phone. But then when I was in here, like it wasn't even 3 minutes later, telling Natalie what's going on, and it happened out there, you know, out the window. So I felt like I didn't even have time to get my phone because I was watching it. I was like, holy shit, what is going on?
Yeah, I know what you mean, Jess, because I've been in that situation before, man, where, you know, and I've got my gear right there and I don't even think to pick it up, and start recording. So, yeah, I know what you mean.
I was more worried about trying to stop it. Like when I went outside the first time, I was hollering to stop it. And I was surprised there was nobody else. Like usually everybody comes out to see what's going on, you know? And
Right.
nobody was out there but me.
Wow.
Like what the hell? Where is everybody when something crazy really goes on?
Well, that time in the morning, would they still all be out there like that?
Oh yeah, people are always up all hours of the night.
Wow.
It's the ghetto,
I'm pretty
Neo.
sure
Come
you
on,
have
man.
People
more
are always up in the ghetto, Neo.
You remind me of a video I uploaded a couple of days ago. I don't know if it went live yet though. But it's this dude and his girlfriend must be arguing, and he's pulling all of his stuff out the trunk of her car. And when he's pulling the stuff out the trunk of her car, she tries to reverse over him to get him like with the car. She tries to fucking flatten him. Yeah, she tries to flatten him, and then he's like, she reverses in a way where she bangs her car into a bunch of shit, and he starts laughing. He runs around the front of the car and starts laughing, going ah ha ha ha, like really loud at her, a loud and ignorant laugh. And she fucking filming again. She launches the car at him again and smacks into a wall and totally fucks the front end of her car up. And he keeps laughing, and she does it like 2 or 3 more times. Tries to run him over. It's crazy.
Thanks for coming up, CK.
Just see if I can find it. It's uploaded already.
Really though, man, regardless of what the girl might have done in this situation, do you think you'd really get hit by a car and just go inside and act like it didn't happen?
No.
Like I wouldn't. Like she was a small, skinny chick too. So if she gets whacked, she could be internally bleeding or something, I don't know.
Yeah, he smacked her though with the vehicle, eh?
Yeah, he got her
Did
with
she
the front headlight.
fly off? Did it make her fly off in front of it?
She flew
Like
off and
that
went to
kind-
the side. So like at first I couldn't tell if she fell down. I thought she got out of the way, but as soon as his car went out of the way, you could see her laying on the ground,
Wow.
So it's like
Yeah.
he hit her with his headlight on his side, driver headlight, and she went on the driver's side, and I couldn't see it till the car moved all the way.
Wow.
So it was intense. Guck said she probably
I've been
got
the
in the
victim
car.
of an attempted
No, like I
run
saw
over.
the car zoom out. Like it zoomed out so fast he left tire marks in the road.
Well, I think you're probably right, Jesse. I bet you money those cops probably passed that fucker on the way in. That's why that one cop probably sped off like that, because he probably did see it.
Yeah.
I agree
It
with
was
you on
nuts.
that.
And the truck never came back since last night, so I don't know. There ain't been no like commotion over there or nothing.
Wow.
Fucking nuts. I've never seen nothing like that before.
I'm already subscribed, CK.
Yeah, I was sitting here on the hangout one night in this freaking green Jeep 4x4, like not a Jeep, but one of those bigger ones, like a Cherokee.
Right.
It comes. I was sitting out on the front porch talking to my uncle on the phone, and this Jeep goes by, ejects this chick out in the middle of my street, man. She gets thrown out the side of the car. And she's just laying there in the middle of the street, not moving. And I'm thinking, fuck, somebody just dumped a dead body in the middle of my street, right? And then the car speeds off. And about 10 seconds later, this chick gets up with her pants all the way down to her ankles, man. Literally just peeled off of her. Walks up to me, man, like she knows me, man. Can you like help me, man? And I'm like, I got a girlfriend on the phone, this hot looking chick with her pants down, standing drunk as fuck. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I call the cops and let them know that she's here and she might be hurt. And they come out, and she lived in another city up in Seattle. They wouldn't give her a ride home. They wouldn't do nothing. They basically stuck her with me for the night. I wasn't going to let her freaking just go after that. I said, you can sleep on my couch. You're safe here. And she was. And in the morning I got up and she was gone. But the guy came back and tried to get the chick to leave with him, and she wouldn't go. And the cops were like, we can't force her to get in the car or nothing. And I'm going, why don't you just give this girl a ride home? Take her home safely. They wouldn't do it. They would not give her a ride home. Fuckers. I couldn't believe
John.
And she was a real, like you said, Jetty, she was a real pretty girl, really thin, really, she's a really nice girl, actually, but they wouldn't fucking help her, man.
Yeah, I didn't see any aggression from this girl last night at all. She was completely distraught. It was nuts.
Wow.
Would have been so much better if you got it on video.
Yeah, it would have.
Oh, I know.
Next time, just fucking program it into your brain. Anything happens, grab the camera.
Grab the phone. That would have been a fucking big ass video to post, man. You would have gotten serious hits on that one.
I know,
Yeah.
it would have been awesome, but I don't know. I was more worried about the people, I guess. I wasn't worried about
Yeah.
making a video.
Yes, go to my channel and scroll down and look. I actually was stopped in a left-hand turn signal, and these two guys got out right in front of me, man, while my camera was rolling and just started teeing off on each other. This black guy just rips the shit out of this one dude in a truck, man. Just beats him all the way back into the driver's seat, man. It's a pretty funny video because the music that's in the background playing is Jack and Diane's, Jack and Diane, that song by John Cougar Mellencamp. It's a pretty funny video. It's like got 2,000 hits or something like that.
Damn. Yeah, I'm hoping to go viral on snow cones.
We're not big like Dave Gorman that gets a million hits,
No, that shit slowed way down. It's fucking. You get lazy on your channel, man. Your views slowed right fucking down. Doesn't happen. You need to like go back and start getting better content, putting good fucking titles. I just started just naming it whatever it was instead of giving it like a clickbaity title, which is better. Clickbaity titles are better apparently.
Yeah, they
like tree
really
vows or some shit.
They tell you you're supposed to clickbait to get views. Like YouTube recommends that. Did you know that?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I read that.
Yeah, they give you.
I checked
tips
out
and
your
tricks
pictures
on-
on Marvel Cuphead. It was pretty good.
They give you like tips and tricks on what to do and how to build your channel more. And they literally tell you it's okay to use clickbait, but you can't flat out lie. You know? So like you can't be completely out of the ballpark.
I like to try and make my titles kind of like a haiku, but like a really short haiku. I know haiku is supposed to be longer, but like man kick swan or like fucking it has to roll off the tongue is what I'm trying to get at.
Weirdo.
It was working for a while, and then I stopped doing it.
Oh my god. Sorry, guys.
A nice poetic title gets people fucking clicking as much as a stupid thumbnail does, if you ask me. Then again, you got to put up interesting stuff. Like a lot of the times, people will complain about videos I upload when it's stuff they've seen before. And like I don't realize they've seen it before. I never seen it before. That's why I upload it. So I never seen it before, and I thought like it was interesting.
Yeah, I've had a few people tell me that they've seen your videos before.
Yeah. Well, of course, like I'm fucking stealing them off someplace. I don't know who's fucking seeing this shit. But like the important thing to me is views. And the shorts really do get views.
But why?
The shorts get
why?
the views. Because anything for views. Anything.
But why do you want views? Like you trying to get monetized?
I'm trying to get monetized, but not in the technical sense of monetized. I couldn't give a fuck what YouTube does or thinks. I want to be able to get sponsorships on my channel, and none of them sponsorship guys talk to you unless you like more than at least 1,000.
Yeah.
And you get X amount of views. They see your videos, you get views, and they'll be like, "Yeah, sure, we'll give you a free whatever to put a little advertisement at the end of, let's say, your next 10 videos." That'd be fucking awesome. Get a free trim tray or something. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Free shit that normally I might have to spend my money on, but it'd be great to get for free.
But
Like
when
Jesse,
you
imagine
know-
you were getting free makeup kits every month.
I get a paycheck.
That's like getting paid because then you don't even have to spend your money on the stuff you normally buy. You wouldn't have to spend your money on it. You get to keep that. So that's like getting paid.
Yeah, I get like $100 every couple of months from
Yeah.
Mars.
No, the
I
stuff she
know.
normally buys is very specific. So
Yeah.
you can't
Specific
expect
like what?
her to rely on test stuff.
Specific like what?
I just
Trendy.
no. I'm not meaning it is something I would know specifically. I just mean I know every woman, their makeup standards is very specific to their very favor their one makeup. You know,
Well, Jizzy likes a nice array of colors. She doesn't want just fucking.
it's not that, but she likes
doesn't
what
just want
she likes, and if she's relying on testers, I would say that's kind of putting her reliance on something that's out of her control. And ow,
I do. Like, I don't know. I like little sample bags. I get this bag for $12. What do you
hell
mean? I
yeah,
don't know. I'm completely lost. I'm fucking high. And it's
You
5 minutes
bitch.
yeah,
before
you
20.
stoner,
I'm at
fucking
2
stoner.
I haven't even smoked.
I've seen the stuff you wear. Jizzy likes a color palette with a nice array of colors. But as long as it's reasonably priced, she's not a dumbass. She's not going to go out and pay fucking $80 for something she can get for 20.
Yeah, I'm cheap as fuck, really. Like $5. The most I'll ever spend on a
Yeah.
purse is 20, and that's like never. I'm cheap as fuck.
John says his free is his favorite. Cheers, man, Greens.
Cheers, Green.
And goddamn slushies.
Really though, if you spend your money wisely, you got money to go other places, you know?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that just grab shit off the shelf and don't give a fuck what it costs or what brand it is, but to me it matters.
That's kind of the way I am.
Jizzy spends a lot of money on overpriced designer slushies.
Designer slushies.
Weird. You're so weird.
It's like when you take Coke and Pepsi and mix them together.
Ew, who does that?
I don't know, weirdos like you.
Who
You mix the
fuck
blue and
mixes
the purple.
Pepsi?
Do you not mix the blue and the purple or something? You get Coke and Sprite or some
Well,
shit.
the thing you saw was a snow cone, and that's totally different from a Slurpee.
Oh yeah, sure it is.
It is. A snow cone is crushed ice. It's like, little chunks of ice. But a Slurpee is smooth like butter. Like it's beautiful. Like it's completely different.
What's better
I
than
like the snow cone better myself. I like the snow cone better myself.
What's better
I
than
like a
snow
slush.
is shaved ice, man. To make snow cones, man. Use shaved ice, man. It's like almost like eating a frozen smoothie.
Well, that's about halfway in between what she was describing. But I like to the extreme. I like if you guys ever heard of it, slush puppies. They had the little balls of ice, little tiny balls of ice.
I've actually had a slush puppy.
Oh, I love fucking. You could fucking squirt. You could give it extra fucking juice.
Yeah, that's kind of like a snow cone, right? You think the texture
but
is
it
the
was
same?
more extreme and liquidy.
It was like a slushy when I got it.
Uh-huh.
When I got it was like a slushy. It was served like what I see you guys get a slushy. It came in like one of those cups with a straw. It was just called a slush puppy. It was just like
Slurpee
ice with flavor on it.
Isn't that 7-Eleven Slurpee?
Yeah, Slurpees are at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Speedy Freeze are at Speedway gas station. Speedy Freeze. Those are good too.
Yeah, Slurpee exists. You're thinking of a squishy cook.
And Slurpees are
Squishy's from-
two E's.
Squishy's
You
from The Simpsons.
and him spelled Slurpee wrong equally. Like, why?
that's how
There's
you
two
spell
E's
Slurpee.
on the end.
Slurpees are
Oh, it's
7-Eleven products, man.
Yeah, it's definitely two E's. No I in the end.
Fucking
Same
spelling
with
Nazis.
Icy from the old Walmarts. You go to
Buddy,
the front and get the Icy with the Icy Bear on it.
They still had those at like
Not
movie
Walmart,
theaters.
but Kmart. From Kmart.
Yeah.
They always had the Slurpee place and had the popcorn and the Slurpees.
Icy.
Ices. Yeah.
And it was just
Yeah,
ICE.
the Ices.
You know, fucking
Uh-huh.
McDonald's
Had a
has
little
those
white
things
bear.
now.
What's that?
McDonald's has Slurpees now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, amazing, bitch. I mixed Coke and cherry. It was amazing.
Told you were at the goddamn fucking designer Slurpees.
It was too. They made it striped, so it was like Coke and cherry striped. It was beautiful.
It looked good as well. Like
Yeah, I was like, oh, can you do half and half? And they did it like, so there was like 4 stripes in the cup, you know?
sweet.
It
I like
was
when the food
awesome.
looks good.
Yeah. I'm weird though. I love Slurpees and slushies.
What the fuck is chocolate or grapes?
What?
Chocolate. I don't know. Gux
I think
asking
he
some
meant
weird
chocolate
questions.
grapes. I actually
What the
watched
fuck is a
somebody.
chocolate?
He was making chocolate covered strawberries and pretzels and shit, and he did grapes too.
That sounds suspiciously like a chocolate raisin, which I don't fucking
420,
like.
guys. Happy
Hey,
420.
cheers.
Happy 420.
420.
420
Cheers,
where
y'all.
Johnny's at.
East Coast time.
I'm about to grind some weed. I'm behind.
You slacker.
Cheers, John's Arcade
Psycho.
Mart.
Slacker.
Where John's at also. Cheers, John.
Cheers, John.
I warned everybody 5 minutes ago too. I wasn't ready.
Be smoking anyway.
You know what we do with grapes here is we take them fresh off the vine and put them in the deep freezer and let them freeze fucking hard as fuck. And then in the summertime, we sit out on the porch and waller them around in our mouths and frozen grapes.
Stew.
Sucking on the grapes.
We boil them, mash
Yeah.
them, stick them in a stew.
I was thinking you're going to freeze them, put them in a slingshot, and use them to rob a bank.
You could put them in a slingshot.
Give me all the money. I got a frozen grape. I'll fucking put a hole in your head the size of this grape.
I'll put a hole in your head the size of a grape.
Give me all your money, I'm going to shoot you with my potato gun.
Put the money in the bag.
And now, for a word from our sponsor.
Strangleholds. For those long nights when you just can't seem to fall asleep, they'll put you out like a light. Get yours tonight. Stranglehold.
Okay, that's fucking weird. What the fuck is stranglehold? It's weird.
That's weird.
It's
If you
creepy.
need help
Don't keep me
sleeping,
up at
now
night.
help.
It'll keep me up at night. It won't help me sleep. That'll
It's
help me
going to
stay
keep
awake.
you up at night.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
Nah, I like it.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.
The weed having motherfuckers.
Could you imagine Darth Vader having freaking weed pumped in his suit, man? Fucking, just put a fucking gram and in his little pocket, you know, and it fucking smokes him out in his fucking little helmet.
That's so uncivilized. So uncivilized.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's time for a dab.
Holy shit.
Another thing I thought was really weird. I ordered laundry baskets. And I know it sounds like a weird thing, but I ordered laundry baskets, and they fucking I ordered 4 of them, and they sent 3 of them in this giant box, and there is definitely room for the 4th fucking basket. Like, there's room for 3 more baskets in the box. I don't understand. Why do you think that they would separate one fucking laundry basket from the order?
Where'd you order it? Amazon?
Someone
Target.
fucked up. Someone
Sounds
fucked
like
up.
Amazon.
Well, I got the email showing me that they're mailed separately already, you know? So I got these ones and the next one's coming, but it just doesn't make
Or
sense.
they didn't have all of the ones you ordered in the one place. We
Yeah,
had 3 in
maybe.
one place and another in another
Yeah,
place. So
that's
we're
what
just sending
Amazon
them.
does.
Could be.
Maybe. I thought it was strange.
They do that shit to me all the time, man.
Well, are they arriving on different dates?
Yeah.
Well, I'll order shit all in the same day, dude, and they'll send like 2 of the items will be in a box that you could have stuffed 20 of those items in. And,
Yeah.
And then, like a couple hours later, or even the next day, the other items will show up in a bigger box.
You know what? When I
not-
ordered from Target, They actually gave me $1 off and told me that they were going to send my order when the items were ready separately. So, like, I got $1 off coupon instantly off my order just to
Yeah.
allow them to send it separately like that.
Sweet.
So that was strange.
That's awesome.
I've never had that happen either.
But at least they're paying you for their fuck up. They're
Mhm.
fucking up, and they'll give you a little bit off. That's
Well,
what
yeah,
places
but like
should
they
do.
told me instantly, hey, we might fuck up. Here's $1 to let us fuck up.
That's what you
Yeah, here's
want.
$1. Let us fuck your order up.
I'll take the $1.
Yeah, we're planning to fuck your order up ahead of time. Here is $1.
Yeah, here's $1 to let us fuck it up.
No, not to let it. We're going to fuck it up. Here's $1. Where the fuck?
Goddamn.
Enterprise. How'd you do that?
Using StreamYard.
Ah,
The
That's the
USS.
overlays.
It's a USS Intercourse.
It's in the overlays.
That's what it's called.
whatever you do to StreamYards.
Universe.
Yeah, you
I was
get it when
quizzing
you
Hamilton one night.
Kaboom!
I was quizzing
Sorry.
Hamilton. Could you, in the overlays, could you like play half of a video on half of the screen?
Maybe. I don't know if you can upload videos to overlays. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you can upload videos to your background to like a green screen.
Yeah,
You
as
see
long
where
as
it says that 30-second clip?
yeah, as long as they're not long. They're like shorts, you know, like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah, the longest one I got was about 2 minutes to go on there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's
And
go
that
for
was
2
I can do
minutes.
that with the free version. You can add those videos on the free version.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Well, I was thinking, you know how like you know how I'm a square here. I'm a little square. Wouldn't it be funny if you could copy, like, you know, somehow copy the video and then take my little square of me talking, the voice of me, and then play it on the other half of the screen like I'm really there when I'm not there, like, you know, play the video and make it look like someone's on panel when they're not. So you can have
can
like a
do
funny
that.
conversation.
Yeah, you could probably do that if you did it right. Yeah.
A lot of people have green screens and overlays where it, like Bugsy's is just a picture right now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But this isn't even my green screen. This is just a picture stacked over me in my OBS.
I know Jesse likes colors, so all I have to do is turn off my camera.
I'm not using the green screen to do the picture. It's just because the green screen to do the picture would, I think, over here.
Well, it's
can
something
do the
worth like
picture
thinking about and experimenting with. Something worth experimenting around and see if it works.
Yeah, it does. I know you could put like a little video in there. I just haven't made any, but I was going to put one of my skydiving clips up there. But
No, like Dog Pound plays his audio. You know, his audio meter
Yeah.
thing. I keep getting distracted fucking easy.
So how did your night go, Bugsy? Did you have any luck?
You
I
get your
wasn't
fuck
trying to
on.
have luck there. No.
Did Bugsy get lucky?
No.
Did Rosie Palm get lucky?
I ain't particularly trying to go there.
He ain't trying to go there today, y'all. Maybe
Yeah, look at that smile on his face. You know he got something last night.
I got stoned last
Lying.
night. We all went out and got
had a good
stoned
time.
last night. Yeah,
You had a
I
good
had a
time.
good
That's all that
time.
matters.
We all went out and got stoned last. Whoa, look, just weird things, huh?
What?
The lines around the words on my shirt are doing weird things.
It is weird.
See
What
what
is
he
your
Yes,
favorite
because
Did you see the way he
Got
gently
green screen
moved
on.
away from the conversation there, Jesse? Just kind of pivoted.
What does the
Yvette?
shirt say, Bugsy?
Please
Yvette?
stand by. We're having technical difficulties.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm standing by.
Everybody's standing by for what?
Mhm.
Yeah, for
He told us to stand by. Technical difficulties, stand by. You just said it.
Technical difficulties. They're all standing by for the technical difficulties. Well, okay. I guess
Stony
so.
moment.
I'm rolling a spliff. Give me a moment.
I'm smoking one. Oh, it's good too.
I'm taking a dab of technical difficulties.
I need like a red shirt on for this back for how much I had to dial it up to get the thing
Shit,
to
you wear
look
a
good.
red shirt. You wear a red shirt in the wrong part of town here, man. You fucking end up in a fucking grave.
Well, I'm in a blue shirt right now.
Well, blue shirt in the wrong side of town will end up getting you in the same fucking spot. Crips and Bloods, man, are all over the place here, man.
That part of town's a long ways away.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't want to come through our part of town flying their colors.
Yeah, they shoot you for wearing a red shirt in the wrong part of town here, man.
So what you're saying is, Bugsy, you don't like them colored types around where you
No, I'm fine with them,
Dave. I knew Dave was going to go for that.
but I live in the ghetto. A different kind of ghetto. I'm a hellbilly, and there's lots of hellbillies around me.
Yes, they all carry guns.
Okay, guns. Type of motherfucker that keeps a shotgun on a shotgun, like on one of those things in his pickup truck. What's it
Yeah.
called?
Huh?
Mounted shotgun in the pickup truck.
And a little gun rack in the pickup.
Those
Oh,
times
all
hellbillies.
over the place.
Yeah.
All the trucks have window racks and stuff.
That's a green screen, John. Don't be fucking with it. That's fucking
It's a nice plant.
yeah, that's looking nice.
Nice.
How old is it? I mean, like how fair is
3
the
weeks
flower?
in flower.
3 weeks, yeah. I bet
But
you
it's,
next week that plant's gonna start showing a lot of sugar. Get ready.
Yeah, these are the last of the fucking 8 that I had. The other 4 were males or Herbies, whatever the fuck we're called. This thing looks thick and nice though. Hairs are the same. They're nice looking.
Yeah, those would be nice. and healthy.
What strain is that right there? Skinny
What's
leaves.
that?
What strain is that?
It should be the hand dropper.
Panty dropper.
Yeah, I got that right here. Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, I heard a lot about that strain. I heard it's a good strain.
Yeah, for dabs.
Because mine got purple lines on it. Purple stock.
I got Granddaddy Purple.
Shit smells
Pluto, and
good.
I got that other one, Purple Panty Dropper.
Ugh.
Oh, man.
All right, buddy. Chill the fuck out, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this Purple Panty Dropper down to Bugsy if I can fucking get motivated. Send it down.
What is it? Seed.
No,
Seeds.
it's a fucking gram of dabs.
Oh. Just post it. Maybe back in 1 second.
Matter of fact, this is it right here. Okay. show you what it looks like. Yeah, this is it right here, man. Purple panty dropper.
Oh, nice. Purple panty dropper dabs.
Yeah,
Are they purple?
fire. No, it's white.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's white rock. Yeah, Bugsy, I think Bugsy got this before. He liked it. So if you would said the down to him, send him another draft.
Yeah, I lost connection to the Wi-Fi, so I had to bring it back. But yeah, because I got this purple panty dropper, and this thing's straight purple. The stem is.
Wow.
The stem. That's not good.
No, that ain't. I was just gonna say that ain't good.
That's how
That's
they're
not good.
supposed to look. The stem and all the leaf stems is supposed to be real purple.
It's a sign of stress, though.
Yeah, that is usually.
Part of the breed of the plant.
Do they all do that?
That's
Yeah?
what
They
I've been
all do that.
told. That's
I've
what
never-
I've been told.
I've never seen
Mine
one.
got purple lines in it, but that's the only one that's that purple.
Usually the
It's
stalks
like most people.
are
yeah.
green.
Go ahead,
Usually
yeah.
the stalks are green. You don't see that purple. When you see purple in the stalks, it's usually the plant letting you know it's deficient in some freaking vitamin.
Yeah.
You know, you see the purple usually comes out on the leaves and into the buds, usually not in the stalk. The stalk
Yeah,
is
unless
like,
you want the purple in. You want the purple around your bud and around in your fan leaves,
you don't
your
want to
sugar
see,
leaves.
you shouldn't see it in the stalk like that.
That was the
Yeah, if you
purple
see it in the stalk and a
Pennywise.
stem. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If you see it in the stalk or stem in a normal strain, normally it's a sign of stress in the plant.
Deficient
This
usually.
it
Like
started in the bud itself. The bud
Yeah.
itself was purple,
yeah,
and the leaves around it turned.
But that, like, John could be right. That shit was pretty small, and usually, like a plant that's that small won't be showing signs of stress like that
yeah, but usually when they're
of
that
any
dark,
kind.
that's not a good sign when they're blood red or blood purple like that. That's true.
Well, I was told
Yeah.
that's the way they grow. They're supposed to be that purple. The whole plant goes purple like that.
Did you check it out online? Who told you? Who told you that? John, did you check it out like online? Like, did you go and research the strain
No,
yourself?
I didn't Google it. No, I didn't Google it. No,
Go and
Yeah,
Google that shit
secondhand
yourself.
information from someone that's growing the same plant I am.
Well, John, in all honesty,
Yeah.
in all the years I've been growing, when you see a plant like
I don't know, man.
usually not a good sign.
Yeah, I don't know either. To
I'll be honest with you though,
I
that
don't know.
thing's fucking piece of shit in that DWC. It's all fucked up anyway, so it could be because it's fucked up. That I could have believed. I could believe that.
I just suggest go and start researching the strain yourself. Like, and go and see what the people online, the professionals that grew would say about it.
Well, if it's in DWC and it's looking like that, I advise to just flush it and freaking redo your DWC, balance it, and try to reset it. Maybe it'll recover. Because that's what I would recommend. If you're saying that it's not doing well in DWC, I just flush it and then rebalance your DWC and give it a shot.
It's worth a shot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this stuff's a lot of work, though. A lot of times these problems pop up when you're like tired. You gotta spend a fucking half of the day like cleaning out a bucket or some shit. It gets a bit stressful on yourself as well as the plant.
Well, that's a relatively small plant, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. You know, it shouldn't have a lot of roots hanging down in the way or anything. It shouldn't be that much. Sounds like a water imbalance. It looks like a water imbalance if you've got a DWC.
Yeah, I can't speak for that specific strain. I don't know purple panty dropper. I never grew it, but like every other strain I grew, like the purple rule applies to that. Like if the plant stems and the stalk and the only part of the plant that really should be purple is like the bits of the stem that lead out to the fan leaves, isn't it?
Yeah.
They'll be kind of purple. But if your stalk and stuff's purple, it's meant to be a sign of stress. So the first things I learned about wheat plants.
When you start seeing purple in it, it usually signals that it's either deficient in potassium or fucking nitrogen, one or the other. You know, it's like your plant sends signals. You know, but there are plants I have seen that have been totally healthy that have had some purpling in the stem. So that does happen.
My purple pennywise was one.
But they don't usually get that dark like that. That's all I'm saying.
It does have purple in the name, though. It could
Yeah.
literally be but just part of the fucking strain. It could literally just be like that.
I think
We
John
never grew one that was like that.
I think John already knows that something's sick, and it's his DWC ain't going right. So I think he already got it.
Oh, it's beyond sick. Surprised it ain't dead yet.
Sure, yeah, I'll tell you right now, I had a plant last grow that it had dark purple leaves. Its stems and stuff, or its stem was purple and shit. And that plant ended up like hermiing almost. Not like badly, but towards the end of flower, it like hermied, and it did get a bunch of seeds in that weed. That's like the weed. I don't smoke it. I have it there in a bag and plan on keeping it until I replenish my stockpile of weed. And once I replenish my stockpile and turning all that weed with the kind of hermied a little bit, turning all that weed to like edibles or something. Or just sift it for keef.
What did you get viable seeds out of it, or were they just like immature seeds?
Oh yeah. It's like the last 3 weeks. So it was like because I left it. I think I left the plants too long as well. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing really still. Like, so I left all my plants going to week 10.
Yeah.
Usually so that one I was a week 8 plant and I should have come out.
10 weeks out is really, except some plants might need that, but on general, you want to be stopping around 8 weeks, right on the button.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That one plant I had, that was an 8-week plant apparently, and because I left it going 10 weeks, she fucking hermied and grew beans.
Yeah, that's normal.
I'm having trouble with my plants fading at the end. They don't want to fade.
Are you flushing them?
Yo. Apparently not good enough.
Well, not all plants.
How do you flush?
I'll put that motherfucker in the sink and turn the water faucet on and let it go and go and go.
Oh, just for like an hour or something? Yeah, that should be plenty.
Not like an hour, but it goes for quite a while. Maybe 10 minutes or so.
That should be plenty. 10, I don't know.
And then I got 5 gallons of wet, soaking ass wet soil, which takes like a whole fucking week or week and a half for it to start drying out.
Not all of my plants would fade. Like half of them would fade, and the other half would, no matter what I did. Just some plants just don't seem to do it, as well as others,
But I did change my way I'm doing this, though. Maybe that'll help. So I'm using dry amendments now, down to earth dry amendments. So hopefully that'll help. We'll see.
I've never even worried about flushing my plants.
It should be easier to wash out anyway.
Yeah, DWC, most definitely.
We'll see. It's all natural, so there's no salt, so that should help out a lot too.
How are you finding it? How are you finding the DWC with the plants that are going good, though, John? Are they growing twice as quick as like what they're supposed to?
No, that's the only one I have going, and it's a fucking fuck hard all 3 times I've tried.
Other ones, John?
Are you using like on the bottle it says like use this much nutrients? Are you using half of that? Because that's what you should be using. Whatever it tells you to use on the bottle.
Yes, it came with it because we bought like a kit, so it came with everything you needed, included the nukes. And I was using half of what it said, but we were having trouble with the actual little DWC spraying so much water on it, it was fucking it up. It was pretty much drowning the plants.
Mm-hmm.
So I unhooked that, and since I've unhooked that, that's what I've got. I've got one harvest out of it, but it was only like a foot tall, maybe a 1.5 foot tall plant.
Have you tried using less than half even?
Oh, it's too late now because I ran out, so I got to buy more.
Oh, you ran
just
out
came
of
with enough
already.
To do it a couple times. Yeah. Well, just the kit came with just enough to do it a couple times. It's my third try already. So.
All right. Well, I suspect you're using too much nutrients, and I was doing the same thing. Like you're getting kind of the same results I was getting one of my first grow. Like it's probably just because that DWC is new and hard. Just keep at it, man. You'll get it.
I ran my shit at 1250 ppm, 6.4 pH, and it fucking exploded.
It would be nice to be able to get that thing to work, because if it grows twice as fast as all the other plants we get, at least I can have plants grow fast.
You're running a bubbler in the water.
Got 2 bubblers.
Yeah, sounds to me like everything I know about it, you're doing it right. Should be working. The thing I can
Yeah,
think
I
is
did.
maybe you're giving too much nutrients or something.
It's stuck by now. It's been sitting for a while.
I don't know.
I had a plant exactly like that just shut down. Just shut down and didn't want to grow. And it's because I gave it nutrient lockout.
That's probably what's happening.
That sounds cool, man. Fishing off the rocks. Fuck.
When I gave the plant nutrient lockout, it would look like it's getting nutrient burn. Or not. It would look like it's nutrient deficient, but it was actually like just locked itself out. It wasn't. There was plenty of nutrients, it just wasn't taking any.
Like, Dave. Yeah, it looks like it's been locked out almost. Yeah, that one you showed
So it
us.
just shuts itself down. It starts the plant just basically starts starving itself.
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll see what happens.
And that was the only Northern Lights bean I ever got to pop as well. Was the one that just wouldn't, just started starving itself. It got about 3 weeks worth of growth. You know, so it was like a nice little small fucking plant, but it starting to bush out a little bit. It was tiny, it was starting to bush out, and then just shut itself down completely. And it just stayed like in a dormant state of just being the exact same size. Never growed it even a little bit, and it would show signs of nutrient lacking nutrients. Like it would start to yellow out a little bit, but it would always stay the same exact size.
Yeah, see, mine's slowly growing. It's got new leaves and shit on it. It's got new growth, but it's definitely burning probably. This fuck, I don't really care about it. It's just something I got sitting there now.
You know, just kill the fucker and start a whole new grow over.
Yeah.
I could, but I don't got to do something. I'm just gonna let it go. See what happens.
You could switch to soil.
At this point. Yeah, I
Soil's
could.
a lot easier.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Just with soil, you just gotta I think it's important to add. What's that? Not a lot of people tell you add sugars, molasses. Get a jar of molasses. And just use the molasses like you'd use a nutrient. Just like you give it water one day, fresh water. The next time water and give it some molasses. The next water, give it newts. You need to. But always just space out the nutrients. But you can give it as much fucking sugar as you want. Give fucking plant sugar every day. Doesn't matter. People will tell you, oh, don't do it. You'll feed the germs, the microbes in the soil too much. It's only supposed to last 5 months in a fucking 5-gallon pot. They can eat as much and shit as much as they want in 5 months. They're not going to kill themselves. So I was thinking the other day as well. Is there terms for when you're trying to explain the growth of a plant? Like, what is the first stages of the plant called? Like a cannabis plant, from seed to
seedling, then it's
yeah.
What's it called?
When people are explaining how long when they've been vegetating, a cannabis plant in their videos, when they're explaining how long, they're not always explaining what stage growth they're explaining. So I'm trying to get at when they are talking about their plant has been vegetating for 1 month, are they including the seedling stage in that 1 month?
Most likely not.
Are they including the 2 weeks?
1 month.
Yeah, because a lot of times I see a lot of people saying their plant, this is a 1 month vegetation, and they're growing in soil or something not growing, and their growths are nearly double what a normal person's is. So I'm thinking they're cutting out time or not including time.
I would assume they probably don't start it until it sprouts the first leaves off it.
Yeah, a lot of people, but they don't. Yeah, you're right, Dave, because I have a diary for each plant. So the day it actually pops is the day I start counting. So when I see the leaves come up above the soil, that's day one. I don't get, even if they're the
Yeah.
seed start, that's day one. As soon as it pops, it's alive. That counts as growth time. So if in a month later I've got 3 or 4 nodes, that's a freaking, that's a month-old plant. I do count my seedlings days. You're right, though. A lot of people seem to just not count that, and that throws off their general time clock because I don't count that.
I think it gives people unrealistic expectations.
Yeah,
It does.
It does, yeah.
Because then someone comes along and sees this motherfucker's huge ass. It's really a month and a half old.
Yeah.
But he's like saying it's a month old.
Yeah.
And like you're like, why am I getting those growths? Maybe he's just that. That's what I think it's for. Maybe he's just that much better than me, and I should watch every one of his videos and see what his secret is. His secret is he's lying about the amount of time it takes to finish the plant.
YouTube, you can alter anything on fucking YouTube, yo. There's been time in reality.
I look at it the same way a human being. The minute a human being squirts out of the womb is day one, You don't come back later and say, well, this baby's a month old when it's actually freaking, a month and a half old,
I know wouldn't be going into labor considered the seedling stage. Because you're popping the plant out of the soil.
Yeah, it might be.
It's kind of weird.
But no, I do. I keep
Well,
a seed journal. A plant journal, so I can look back and tell the exact day that seed actually physically popped.
Yeah, I do something similar, but like wouldn't call it a journal. I just have a notepad in my phone and I just go in and write dates and shit down in there.
Yeah, I bought like a little journal thing. Growers.
Yeah, I like to be able to track back. I like to be able to know exactly what day, what time.
Yeah.
What bean didn't pop. I like to be able to remember that shit because down the line you'll remember the great plants, but you won't remember the pieces of shit you grew. So how many times you're going to reach in your little bean bag and pull out the same beans that you grew before and you just forgot they're garbage.
Well, I took
waste a month.
Those cameras.
Waste a month trying to grow this fucking shit.
The cameras that you used to get the picture I got in my little profile, those microscope cameras. Well, I took a picture of each seed before I planted it even. So I have a physical picture of the seed as well as the day it was planted and the day it germinated. So I can go back and actually physically take a look at what that seed looked like. And so I can look at similar traits in other seeds to see if I can find the same things.
What?
We got a microscope. Those seed look identical or have the same looking traits to tiger stripes, spots.
That's weird. Taking pictures of the bean itself, of the actual seed.
Yeah, I did. I truly did. I got him.
That's weird. That's weird.
Yeah.
He's got a motor was coming on panel trying to convince everyone time. He could tell the sex of a bean by looking at the. He could tell the sex of a plant by looking at the bean. Yeah, by looking at the seed.
I don't know about that. I've heard that a lot of people.
Everyone's like, yeah.
Well,
he never brought it up again. I think he was just joking, fucking with everybody. I think he was just trying to fuck with us.
The whole the husk end of the seed, if it's really small, it's likely, I forget how it goes, will be a male. If it's a big wide hole, it's likely going to be a female or something like that.
Yeah, but I have my own theory that how what's his face? What's the guy who came up with the theory of evolution? What's his name?
Darwin.
Darwin.
Okay, Darwin came up with the theory of evolution, right? And the theory of evolution is every time something evolves, its evolution has a useful purpose.
Right.
Yeah. So I can't figure out what the life of me.
Some mutations don't.
A lot of them do. They get out. They're not as useful as what they eventually evolve into.
Well, I mean,
what mutations don't
sun
have
cancer is a mutation caused by the sun.
But that's not evolution, though.
That's to do with the planet changing.
Through evolution, through survival of the fittest, things evolve. And
anyways, I can't think of any reason a seed would evolve to be able to show its sex on a part of the seed that is
No.
just thrown away. It's garbage part of the seed. It's like your fingernails or something. That's what that is. It's
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
part of the seed that's just pointless.
Yeah,
It's like if someone said I could open the seed and take something out and test it, then I'd believe them. But looking at the shell, like, can you tell the sex of a chicken by looking at the egg? Like the egg, it comes in, like, the baby inside. Can you tell the sex?
without doing it.
Look
You're
at the
right
egg.
now, without doing any genetic
Yeah.
testing, you wouldn't know.
I don't think it would work. I don't think you can tell the sex of a seed.
No, you couldn't. Fuck no, you couldn't.
It would just,
I wouldn't
It's
think
just-
not either.
But
but like, I
to
wouldn't
each their own.
doubt someone could scrape something off the shell. Do you think that would be possible? Someone could scrape something off the shell and test it.
Test
with the traits.
wax coating of the shell.
I don't know. Would the traits? Would you?
Well, I know that
I don't
there's
know,
some
it's a hard
places
question.
you can send, like, like if you've got like a leaf and you don't want to wait to know your sex, you can send a leaf to them and they can tell
Yeah,
you.
I think
Yeah,
I think you
heard that.
can't really test the
Welcome
seed
back,
like that
Jesse.
because it hasn't grown yet. It could be either or. It doesn't know until it grows. That's why you get plants that grow, then all of a sudden Hermie, because it doesn't know.
This place online, John, will do a $10 test.
And most places, most plants are natural Hermie plants, anyways. That's how they survive.
All cannabis is. It is. That's the way it survives.
It'll always have that male trait then.
The more simple, simple animals do.
Unless you,
a lot of them do. Yep.
unless
That's
switch.
what the frogs did. When Alex Jones started screaming Obama turned the frogs gay, no, some of them got killed off. Males were more susceptible to a temperature change or a chemical change in that river, and they all died. And then all that was left was the females, so half of them turned into males. And then Alex Jones was screaming about Obama turning all the frogs gay.
Oh shit! You mean that wasn't true? Oh, I got some
Obama turned the frogs
apologizing to
gay.
do. I gotta apologize to a couple people now. Some bitch.
all cannabis will turn to go to seed if it's time allotted. The only time it won't do that is if you physically neutralize it with, like, feminize it with freaking some chemical or something. But marijuana doesn't need a male plant. It will, if it doesn't sense one that's close by, or if it doesn't get pollinated, it will self-pollinate. It's the way it survives, man.
Yep.
It's not actually hermying, okay? That's the wrong term to use. What it's doing is doing what it's supposed to do. Hermying is a different thing altogether, man. If it's really weird
A
how
hermit
people
would be one that was both male and female right from the start.
female on the same plant. That's a hermaphrodite. Yeah, that's a true
Yeah.
hermaphrodite. But a plant flowering or kicking nanners is not hermying. That plant is doing what it's supposed to do to survive. So I hear a lot of
Creating
people use that
offspring.
excuse.
Creating
It goes
offspring.
hermy, or it goes hermy. Well, it's not hermying. It's if you give it the allotted time to produce those seeds, it's going to do it unless you do something physically to neutralize that process.
Such as take it out right on a certain time schedule
Yeah, or
without
it was
and
whatever it is.
and manually keep all male plants out and all changing plants and all manually keep an eye out for all manners and shit like that.
Yeah. Now, if you can
Unless-
catch the nanners, there's I don't know if they exist anymore, but there were actual videos that were done in time lapse slow mo, where it showed those nanners forming, and that when they popped, if this video is still there, that little tiny flower will eject that pollen about 3.5 feet out from the plant, and you might not even realize that, but when you see it happen in slow motion, it's almost like the plant's having an orgasm in a way. It just shoots its wad,
Yeah.
Fucking exploding.
Yeah. Literally, they do.
It's busting the balls.
And it may
Spraying plant juice all over your fucking weed.
Right,
What's
and it
doing?
may only
Doing your fucking
those. The thing is, a lot of people misunderstand because, like, a plant might produce a nanner, and you got fans going in your tent. It's going to blow that shit all around. You know, so your whole fucking plant could get freaking seeded up. And that's where people misunderstand what herming really is.
And one little
Hey, I
pollen
gotta jump
inside.
off. I gotta bring my dog out. See you
Cheers,
guys
Dave.
later, right?
Cheers. See you later,
Yeah, see you
Dave.
later.
Dave.
You guys-
And one little pollen inside is one seed. Every one of them pollens is a potential seed.
Every one of those pollens is potentially hundreds of seeds.
Well, no, if for one, the seed forms around the pollen.
Well, if
That's
that pollen
the male and female combined, DNA combined. That's how the DNA combines.
Opens and ejects, and there's any white hairs that are left on your buds that are still physically white, those are the ones that can collect the pollen and actually be like seed up. So if you still got visible white hairs, and then just one of those opens up and ejects, and you got fans blowing around, everybody's going to get that pollen. Everybody.
Every little grain of pollen is a seed.
Yeah, and then people go, "My
What's
shit."
going on, Motor?
And no, it didn't, because even if it did pop, John, like that, and you saw it happen, like you went in there and you saw that was on the floor, usually by the time that happens, it's time to harvest. So if you go ahead and harvest right then and there, you're not going to usually get any seeds out of it because there's not enough time for the seeds.
You might taste some pollen.
Yeah.
But
interesting.
If you get the Grower's Bible, you know, it all says that in there. So I'm telling you.
I got the Cannabis Grow Bible.
Yeah, it says that in there.
I can't read, so it's useless to me.
What the fuck?
That,
no.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks a little different.
Yeah, I got the one by Jurgen or whatever his name is.
Mine's by Greg Green.
Yeah, you guys got a different one than I do. I don't know where it is, but I show it to you.
It says the definitive guide to growing marijuana for recreational and medical use by Greg Green.
But see, African variegated violets are similar to cannabis. They're one of the few plants that has the ability to seed and fertilize.
Yeah, see, mine's a little different. Who's your author, Bugsy? Mine's Greg Green.
Same as yours.
Yeah, I got the other one by Jurgen or whatever that guy's name is. Or it is yeah, it's the most famous
Mine's
one.
second edition. It's got a little second edition thing right down here.
I think mine's in my office.
Oh, okay.
I think it might be a little thicker.
Yeah, the one I got's way thicker. Yeah, here it is. Right here.
John,
This is
so I
it.
can see how thick it is.
This is the one you want. I'll show you. This is the one you want, right?
Yeah, yours does look thicker.
See that?
Yeah.
That's the one you want.
I don't.
He don't read. I don't either.
If you
I
get,
just told him I can't read.
you can get that on,
fucking line.
you can get that on Amazon for like $25 or something. But that's the one you want.
How old is this one? Was, let me see, copyrights 2003 on this one.
They give you excellent color plates in it, and they go through everything, man. Lighting, nutrients, everything in this
2010. It says first edition 2003, second edition 2010.
Oh, so this is the first edition then.
Yeah, check this out. Yeah, this is, see, here's the
See, yours is colored, mine's just black and white.
Here's the start of one of the chapters. You can see it's lighting and everything, man. They go into really detail in this book.
Yeah, they got.
What?
Seeds look like when they're popping.
Yeah, mine is in color.
Mine's black and white. It also says this on it too.
Oh my God, this drawing of a trichome looks wrong. It just looks wrong. This drawing of a trichome.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious. That's definitely a big penis if I've ever seen one.
Well, they kind of do look like that, man. You know, I could show you pictures. I got them right here on my freaking green screen. They do look like that.
Well, I've seen the trichome.
Yeah, I know. I got my camera. I can look at them. 1,000 times magnification.
What the fuck? Where'd they go? Oh, I must have took them off.
Oh, look, there are a couple colored pages. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Don't know what the.
Yeah, there's one right there. You can see there they are right there. You can clearly see a lot of those terps, man. That's from my Bora.
There you go.
That's from the fucking the haze plant that I had, amnesia haze. And you can see those terps. They look just like long little mushrooms in a way.
Yeah. That's what's in the book right now in color. I actually do got some colored pictures. Here, look, there's some more.
Yeah, that's a close up of my amnesia haze right there, man. That's got to be about 30% THC I'm looking at right there. Just wow.
This is a close up of the trichome, which contains all the important THC. It's actually in color. It looks like a light blue on there, but I can't believe this book actually has some colored pictures. I'm fucking amazed.
What up, Cleveland? Cheers, man.
There's nice, bud.
What are you up to, Motor? I think maybe my pages are just thicker because of all the color. It had to be thicker.
Yeah, there just looks like just a certain part of this book that has color in it. That's what I'm in now. It's like the very middle. But look, they even show you how to make fucking hash and shit, dude. How to make bubble hash. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that picture is right there, Cleveland, in my my StreamYard thing. It's a picture of all the freaking trichomes under a microscope. Say, it was a bud that I had. Fucking that looks like close to a top.
My phone's dying. I gotta plug her in. Plug her in, man. Gotta plug her in.
Look at Tina, man. She's kicked back in her easy chair, going, "Hell yeah, man! Don't fuck with me."
Yeah, she got up out of bed. So she feels a little better.
Take it you're out of the doghouse now, eh, John?
Yeah, I guess. Still sleep on the couch.
You guys are very, very gullible.
Shut up, Timmy.
He's a fucking queen. I mean, a king. What you talking about?
I'll never do nothing wrong.
Yeah, you're a good guy, John.
I try to be as good as I can.
You do good.
Tina's fucking damn bullshit.
Damn, he just called you out, yo, on some bullshit, Tina.
Hey, man. He's the best guy I could have.
Tina.
He even cares, dude. Gives a shit. That's what's so fun. It's so good. Gives a shit.
She looks cool, kicked back in her easy chair with her freaking glasses on, man. Kind of looks like Jesse's freaking profile a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, she literally just got out of bed. She's been in bed the last 5-6 hours. I know she's not feeling well because she don't ever go to bed like that. Get better, Tina.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool, Freaky Cleveland. I'd love to drive that fucking beast, man. That'd be badass. That fucking car is fucking nice, man. His Ford Fairmont or whatever it is, Bugsy. Remember seeing that?
Huh?
Remember seeing Cleveland's Ford Fairmont or whatever it is?
Get me something. Cream.
Food salad in there. That's what I was gonna have tonight because we gotta eat them. There's 2 of them in there. Or there's sandwiches and peanut butter and jelly. There's still some lunch meat in there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck, it's a nice, cool day here, man.
Fuck you. It's a nice and cool day.
67 degrees. I love it.
Let's see how hot it is right now. Let me look.
What's up, guys?
What's going on, Garcia?
What's up,
It's going,
Garcia?
man. It's going. How are you guys?
Right now outside it feels like 105 with 49% humidity.
Fuck that shit, John. I had about a month and
Jesus
a half
Christ.
more of it.
Really? It's raining here. Got a
Yeah, I
big
wish it
storm of
would
clouds
rain.
over us right now.
Put out some of our forest fires.
We needed
Yeah,
that.
I either
We
heard
was been
thunder
in
or it was a
tonight.
rocket going off on it.
Do you guys ever go see any of those, John? Any of those launches?
We can just walk out the yard and look and watch that shit.
Oh, really?
I mean, granted, it's not like you can really see the fucking thing, but yeah, we're close enough.
I can see the
You can
San
see the
Diego.
rocket, but it's not like driving down that way several, 20, 30 miles from where we are, closer to the Cape to see it better. But we could go to the beach, but so many people come
Right.
over to watch the rocket launch. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Especially
I bet
I
back
can
in the
see
day when
the
Yeah.
San Diego naval launches from here
Yeah, I bet
when they
you.
do
I
it.
bet you get a lot of people that just come out to watch them fucking hopefully explode.
oh, dude, it was bad right as they were retiring all the shuttles and shit. So many people came out to see the last flights and stuff, dude. It's crazy.
Wow.
Well, it was a moment in time, and that moment was passing.
Yep.
We ain't never going to see those shuttles fly again. Now,
No, but then what
here's
happened?
something
They were fixing to retire them, and then they launched one up, and it come back and fucking fell apart.
Well, and
For
they
sure.
have little ones. They have what were just X-planes before. They're for the Navy and the Air Force both have them. They look just like little bitty versions of the space shuttle, but they're completely unmanned. They're fucking drones. They're space drones.
Well, now we got the
And they
Space
look.
Force. I can only imagine the shit they got.
Well, I mean, we've had these drones for a while now, for quite a few years.
I know they had. Did you know they had drones back in the late 50s?
Oh yeah,
I have a
They used
drone.
to.
fucking
It was basic concept, but I remember watching the video where they were doing some kind of plane test, and they were using drones to do the plane because it was so dangerous. They went no one in the plane.
I have a drone.
yeah.
I'll fly it over, fucking blow your ass up.
In the 80s, they had a fucking laser beam weapon. They made an airplane fly as a drone, and they fucking shot that fucking airplane
Yeah.
down with the laser beam. I remember that when I was a kid. I mean, not
They're
a
much
kid, but I was
farther
in high
along
school.
than people think.
Have you seen the new one on that they actually installed on the freaking? I forget the name of the freaking Navy ship, but there actually is one, man. A bunch of them actually, and they
Active.
freaking launch drone attacks and all kinds of simulated attacks against.
They
these
have
fucking-
they have
picks 'em off
lasers.
like
They have
flies, man.
They have lasers. They have microwave dish weapons. They have
Yep.
the fucking sound weapons that oscillate sound and just make shit impossible to deal with while you get.
One actually, one
That'll
actually,
fuck you up.
one actually does have a rail gun. I don't know which one it is, but I know one does actually physically have a rail gun on it as well.
Yeah, they're actually discontinuing that program.
That's not
So
what
they
I-
say. They're probably taking it to the black ops side of the programming.
Yeah, they're trying to miniaturize it, make it into smaller weapons. You know, like rifle-sized weapons. That's what they're going for, man. That's why they're going black ops. Because
No wonder they shut the program down. This is too big. We need smaller one.
yeah, well, you know, in the game Fallout 3, they have a frickin' badass weapon. It's called the freaking God rifle or something, or the YCS-48. It's badass, but it's a freaking. That's what it is. It's a basically.
Yeah.
Freaking
No explosive. It's just a solid mass object that fired at extreme high speeds.
Yeah.
They've made
that's crazy.
I just seen they're releasing a little bitty railgun made with these fucking electromagnets. Handheld railgun. It shoots about the same.
Oh, we lost Garcia. Oh, there he is.
Shoots about the same as a air rifle. They say.
Can I buy this thing? Where's it at? Where are you looking at?
Yeah, I seen an ad, dude, but I don't remember. I didn't fucking track it.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'll Google it.
Yeah, because I thought that was the first thing I thought is I want one. That's fucking magnet powered fucking.
That'd be badass.
What up, Hammy? Cheers, Hamilton.
What's up, Ham?
What up, Hamilton? What you doing,
Not
bro?
that
What
kind.
up, Hammy? Hammer time. Hammer time.
Hammer time. Yeah.
What? Hamilton. Hamilton.
He does. Did you see the picture of his dad?
How you been feeling, you know?
Stunning picture. Looks
Feeling
just
good?
like him.
Nah, I feel like shit, but I get
The
through
guy
it.
with the Hamilton was his dad.
Yeah, you didn't see the picture of his dad?
I must have walked in. That was the guy I'm thinking. Yeah, I was in the middle of being invaded by my daughter and my friend.
I know. I agree with Dave. His dad looks like an out of work porn star, man.
Hamilton couldn't handle two of them.
Oh, shit.
Calm down.
Yippee-ki-yay! Cow.
It don't even snow down here, and I can ski like a motherfucker.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
That's so funny.
What you mean, man? It snows there every day down in freaking Florida. There's snow everywhere.
It's called beach sand, actually.
Nah, it's called cocaine. Florida's the coke capital of the country, man. Everybody.
It used to be, maybe. You know, just last week there was a bale that washed up in the Keys of like 20 pounds of fucking cocaine on a bale.
Damn.
Holy crap.
I'm like, damn, dude.
Damn.
You hear stories every once in a while of bale washing up on shore. It's usually that or marijuana.
I'd like to be sitting there
Wonder
and
how
have
long
20
it has been.
pieces of coke roll up right at your feet. Thank
Well,
you.
scared to go get it.
I'll take marijuana any day over cocaine. It's a terrible drug.
We used
It
to
is.
see the bikers getting drops out of airplanes out here.
Oh, yeah, I bet, dude. That's crazy out in the desert.
Yeah. The airplanes would fly just like 100 feet off the ground and just start kicking bales out. Boom, boom, boom. That's crazy, huh? my town back in the day was known as a not so nice place, but it was great for kids growing up. Kids were, a protected class as far as bikers were concerned.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
A lot of those biker gangs, they might be ruthless and drug dealers, but some of them do got some decent rules. Like they don't kill women. Some of them might kill women, but usually they don't touch children and shit like that. But
Yeah. Well, I can tell you this: these bikers back in the 70s and 80s, they didn't sell dope to the kids. The kids didn't get the dope. Kids might have
oh
got
yeah,
some weed, but they didn't get the dope. Or this town didn't have. I don't. As a kid, it wasn't offered to me. It wasn't accessible to me. I could get cigarettes all goddamn day long. No one had
yeah,
a problem with me smoking a Camel. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's different though.
Fucking
you
turd
say
trail.
smoking a Camel cigarette?
Yeah,
I don't really mind for that.
I used to smoke the Camel Wides.
I liked Camel Wides. Those were the best flavored cigarettes I ever smoked. The original
Smoked them
Camel
for a while.
Wides had the best flavor I ever
Yeah,
smoked.
big old fat cigarette. The
Oh
fatties.
fuck yeah! Never wanted anything other than after having them.
Yeah. I stole a pack cigarette. Oh, when we were growing up, this is when they used to have the cigarettes right in front of the shelf, in front of the register, like where the candy and shit is, you know? We used to go in there and steal shit all fuck cigarettes all the time. Stole a pack of Camel White on filters. Holy fuck, worst pack of cigarettes we ever smoked.
Oh man.
I
First
think we were
cigarette
probably like
I ever smoked was a
15 or some shit
non-filter
like that.
Camel. The first cigarette
Cigarettes
I
are
ever smoked
ridiculously
was
expensive.
non-filter Camel. Happy
Yeah, didn't think of
422.
it. Well, we done passed my 420 an hour ago.
You gonna
Now I gotta
behave,
wait.
can a
422
man
here.
go eat? You gonna
What, someone
behave, can a
talking
man go
shit?
eat? We don't want to talk
I,
about mushrooms tonight. It's
the audio on
420
my
and
end is all
we will enjoy it.
messed up. Never
Cheers,
mind.
cheers.
Tina said cheers.
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 Cheers, G.
Oh,
Thanks,
yuck.
guys.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I
gonna
can see
smoke
why
that
you
vape.
wouldn't
That's
smoke again
harsh.
for till years later. Andy. You
Yeah,
gonna be good
menthol.
today, can a man
Fuck.
go eat?
He said sure. Or he, or she, or it, or they, or them. Gotta cover all the bases nowadays. Don't get in trouble. I classify as one of them.
All right. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
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 Hold on. I gotta go.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Shit.
That door creaker. I did not shit myself, first off.
Were you only partly guilty? Is that what you were saying? You only partly smoked crack?
Ooh. Oh, no, I blazed the fuck out of that shit back in the day.
No, I'm talking about can a man go eat. I was talking to can a man go eat. Shit.
Oh, would you drop your ball?
No, can a man go eat? Shit.
Oh. Shit.
In chat. In chat, yeah.
Chat, what's that? So other people here?
Oh, you're on your phone, huh? Yeah, there's some people.
Oh, there
here.
they are. I forget about you sons of bitches on the other side. Cheers.
Computer, show the front door.
Okay.
That's what I was wondering. You thought maybe.
Computer, close.
Where the fuck am I?
Someone was smoking big rocks.
Oh my
Fell
god.
off again.
That happens.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
I'll fall out my chair all the time, so.
I'm smoking hippie crack.
Hey guys,
Fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna
Dirty
say
hippie.
bye for right now. My phone's burning up, so I gotta let it.
Bye, Garcia.
Now.
Cheers.
Good one.
All right, I'll chat with you guys later.
Yeah, stick it in the fridge.
No, don't do that. It'll cause condensation inside. Fuck it all up. Everybody knows you just stick it on top of an ice pack.
Do you lick crack? If you don't smoke it, do you lick it?
Oh boy, I'm gonna explode. Oh, shit.
Are you okay?
Yeah, slightly.
Do you need mouth to mouth?
No.
I know CPR.
Butt to mouth.
Ew.
No thanks.
That's what he wants, but
I'm trying to cut down.
Butt to mouth
make a sure.
resuscitation.
I used to be certified in CPR. I'm not no more, but so I know what I'm doing.
They say if you were to drop on the streets of Seattle and have a heart attack, your chances of surviving are better here than anywhere else in the country.
Well, that's badass. Yeah, I heard most people just walk by and think you're some kind of druggie, pass out on the ground.
Well, most people here know that's why.
Well, a lot of people down here do too, because we're by the beaches with all the lifeguards and beach patrol and surfers and shit like that. Plus, growing up in schools, they used to teach you that shit. They don't no more though.
Yeah, we have like University of Washington people here, Harborview, all the major hospitals. There's a lot of freaking med students here and shit.
Level 4 lockdown. Damn. That means motherfucker can't go nowhere.
You guys are on level 4 lockdown? Holy fuck.
Watching the video the other day, I think it was in like Europe somewhere.
Oh.
And they were bragging, the chief was bragging about arresting somebody that went out for fresh air in his car and took a ride. Because he wanted fresh air. That's why the dude left. He didn't go anywhere. He just drove around his car for some fresh air. And they arrested his ass and fined him.
That's fucked up.
Just wait. That's coming here soon.
No, that'll never happen.
It's going to be a mandatory vaccine or you ain't going to get shit around here.
Well,
that's what they're trying to push.
People should get vaccinated, man. I mean, they should. Really.
It's a personal choice, I think.
Well, it is, but you got to keep other people that you love and everything care about in mind when you're making that choice.
My choice was based upon how I feel and what my other family members were doing. My mom got vaccinated just because she has cancer. Tina's not getting vaccinated. I decided I'm not going to get vaccinated.
Well, just remember, it's not a cure, and you can most likely are still going to get COVID, and yes,
you will.
You can still die from it. You know, the likelihood that all those things will happen are very slim, but people,
The,
you know, it's like keep in mind, every year before COVID, 70,000 people die a year of the flu. But remember, millions were voluntarily going in and getting a vaccine that was not
yes.
only of a greater risk to their health because of the types of vaccines that were being used, less latency, 36% chance of keeping you safe, which is real low in comparison to these vaccines now, which are 96%. You
So they
know,
say.
well,
And if
they
you look,
are. They're made by your own body fluids, RNA. That's why
yeah,
there's risk
that's
to your.
cool, but
Uh,
look into these companies that are making these vaccines.
well, some of them, you're right.
Especially like the Pfizer, they've been criminally charged in lying about and falsifying information about the vaccines they've produced prior to this. So who the fuck am I to trust a criminal entity that has all this money?
Well,
Obviously, they don't really care.
one thing I never said earlier on, I was been in the test program since it started, so I got vaccinated long before most of the country did, and
A lot of people did.
I've never had a problem, and I'm not gotten sick, and I'm paralyzed, dude, and I've
Yeah.
had pneumonia 17 times, you know,
Damn.
so it was a risk I had to roll, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm a science major too. I have a BA in physics and stuff, so I understand what this is. And man, we've all had to be vaccinated before we could go to school. That's just the way it was. That's
Yeah.
the way it's always been, you know? I
But
mean,
if you look back too, when they recorded the deaths back then, it was verified it was from that. Here, people are dying of heart attacks, car crashes,
well,
suicides, and just because they had COVID, they're being counted as a COVID death.
right. And
That
I think
right there tells me that's fucking bullshit.
I think that is wrong that they do that.
It's full of shit. Once you do that, you obscure all the numbers and you cannot tell the truth about anything. That's
Well,
why they did it.
adequately judge the actual deaths who people who physically died from COVID that way.
So
See,
as
that's
far as I'm concerned, all these deaths they say that are real are
I
not
would say
as real as
about
they
a
say.
third of them are probably not directly related to COVID. That's what
What
I would
happened
say.
to the flu? What happened to heart attacks? What happened to strokes? All this stuff seems to magically fizzle out when COVID came around.
No, it's just they don't
Because
report it
people put
anymore.
masks on.
They used to do, John. They used to report that shit, but people
Yes, I
just
know they used to, but now they don't. It's all COVID, 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 COVID. When's the last time you see a news article talk about the flu? Why? Because that's not what they're promoting this time around.
it's
They're
not a
promoting COVID.
it's not a pandemic, dude, and it's not. See, if you get COVID, dude, and you don't get the vaccine, and let's say you survive it, you're gonna freaking whatever ailments you got from that COVID are gonna be most likely lifelong. You know, like
That's
say
not true.
if it damages your lungs, that could be
It
lifelong too.
doesn't do that to everybody.
No, but some it does. You want to risk that?
Some people die from the vaccine or get fucked up from the vaccine.
Absolutely. People take freaking Tylenol. People take contact
Oh
capsules.
yeah, my mom's husband takes fucking Advil like fucking 10 times a day.
Have adverse reactions to those medications. It
Yep.
happens, you know. It's just how it's being reported and the misinformation is what's fucking shit up. And you're right about that, John. You're absolutely
And I think that's the biggest problem from the get go. Once they did that, which I think it was on purpose, obviously, it fucked it all up, and nothing you can say,
what
whether
scared
it's true
people
or
about
not, is
You don't know.
it doesn't matter because the data is all fucking obscured.
and what scared people the most from the get-go was the speed of the vaccine and that it was developed. You guys got to thank Trump for that one a little bit because Trump freaking, he did, put the money out there and get the ball rolling and basically under the table said, you guys, the first one of you guys come up with this, you could be the savior of the freaking planets, basically. So these freaking drug companies were actually paid high-end money to develop
Yeah,
this vaccine as quickly as
they
possible.
pretty much stopped everything else and focused on the corona, or the
Yeah,
whatever you
yeah,
want to call it.
yeah. I agree. You know,
They did. That's why they came out with it so fast. But at the same time,
yeah.
that just shows the ignorance of all these people. How come they didn't do that with all this other shit that's going on in the world? That shows me more falsehood, more lies, more misinformation.
I truly
That's what I
believe
see.
a lot of the old school vaccines do cause certain childhood diseases, you know, and I do believe that. I believe a lot of the older vaccines are totally unsafe, you know, but I think the new modern vaccines that they're coming out with are a hell of a lot safer in comparison. Yeah.
I would hope they are because technology progressed. You know, all this happened. They can do so much more now they did 30, 40 years ago for sure. No doubt
They
about it.
can
Even 10 years ago, no doubt about it.
that makes more sense. 10 years ago would be about right. They could do more than they could. They could never do this uh, RNA science like say 10, 15 years ago. They could never have pulled that off. Maybe, but probably not.
But my next question is, is that even true? Could they have actually done it if they focused all their efforts and money and shit
Maybe,
onto one specific thing?
maybe.
Because you know as well as I do, all these people that are making these cures and doing all this stuff, a lot of it's not just about making a cure, but it's about profit.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Everybody's in it. It's all about greed. We all know that, bro. You know, and really
So
in the
for
long
them to
run,
say they got a cure or something that's going to help me out makes me very suspicious.
well, it's not a cure. It's a
Well, yeah,
vaccine.
it'll dampen the effects or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and that's cool, man. With me, I'd rather not die from some fucking
I don't
stupid.
blame you. Some people don't want to die. Some people have their faith and are not scared of what happened. And yeah, it'll suck for the family, but a lot of us talk to the family about what could happen. And like in Tina's case, she's faced death's door many times with her family. She got a DNR, so you know, if something happens, something happens. You know, it'll suck ass. Fuck yeah, we'll all cry and fucking hate ourselves. But in the end, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, I have a DNR. I was wearing one when I got shot. They didn't even pay attention to it.
Oh shit!
It was on my dog tags. I have them right here, man. If I could stamp right on there, DNR, and the motherfuckers fucking did resuscitate me, and they did save my life, man. Motherfuckers.
Hey, now,
Was it worth it?
now you're now you know us.
Pardon me, ma'am?
I said, now you know us.
Yeah.
It's you know, there's always a reason.
Yeah, and their excuse is because when I got life flighted, I was admitted to the hospital as a John Doe, and I'm like, okay, I get it, but what about the time they were shocking me in the store? That was before I was life flighted. Why didn't anybody look?
Were they medical dog tags or just dog tags? Because like you can have the medical bracelet.
No, they were my military dog tags, military issued dog tags around my neck, man.
Just like I like down here, you can buy the medical bracelet. It's got a big red medical thing on the top, and on the back side of the plate, it tells you certain medical things.
I can show it to you. It's my military issued doggy tag, man. You know, and it says right on there DNR, and the motherfuckers didn't respect it, man. So when I woke up, you could bet your ass, John, I was a very angry young man. You know, it says it right there at the bottom of the dog tag, DNR. Yeah.
Interesting. They might not know what that shit meant.
Oh,
looking at the dog tag, see a bunch of letters and shit.
You know how when they go to shock you, give you that freaking cardiac zapper thing or whatever, you know, they zap you.
Mm-hmm.
They can't have any metal on, so they jerked it. They just ripped the chains
off. Ripped it off, yeah.
And then set it on the floor and then jumpstart. They didn't even look. And as soon as my heart got started, they just picked me up and took me out, threw me in an ambulance. Boop, I was gone because I got life flighted.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
It's fucked up, but would you rather be gone or still here?
I'd rather been gone.
That's how Tina feels sometimes.
Yeah, I was supposed to die. I was supposed to die in that store. I was meant to, along with.
I'm sorry, Neil. Yeah. I'm sorry for Tina because she knows how you feel. But yet now you're here, so fuck it. Party on, Garth.
Party on, way.
Yeah, you're right, Hamilton. That's absolutely right. That's kind of what they did. If the time was critical, they don't even look at all that shit. They just got to do their job, and weed it out in the end,
That's right.
And I wasn't mad at them for that. I was just mad at them because they didn't respect my wishes. That was all. But I understood, and I do understand. But boy, was I mad as fuck when I woke up.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, they could only put a few things on the news that I could say because the rest was fuck this, fuck that, fuck.
I can only imagine, my friend.
The one thing that is cool about being paralyzed is I get the best parking spots. Yeah.
Parking spots.
Yeah.
That's not worth it.
No, it's not. You can get those spots without being paralyzed.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta laugh. Find some humor.
Yeah.
You ever roll in there and take up 2 spots?
Yeah, sometimes I have to.
You got it like a sidecar thing where the shit comes down the side, or
No, but I have to be able to have room to take my wheelchair out of my car and put it together, and that's about 3 feet, 4 feet. I have to be able to open my door all the way.
So you get out your car, you gotta go to the back and pull your wheelchair out?
No, I just reach in the back seat, pick it up, pull it over my head, set it outside the door, pop up the back seat, put the both tires on,
I'm
turn it
planning
around.
on doing anything in the morning
Get in it.
for today.
Oh, wow.
It takes me about 35 seconds.
Oh, so it's fairly easy then for you, huh?
I make it look easy, but it's really not.
I'm just thinking like I got my car. I'm thinking having the wheelchair in the back seat, and grabbing it and pulling it out over my head and sticking it out my driver's door. That's not fucking happening.
Yeah.
And that's what Neo does. If you've ever
That's
watched
what
him
I'm
on
thinking
video,
about.
that's exactly what he does.
Yeah. I get a workout every time I go somewhere, man. It's like
Oh, I bet you do, man.
Imagine misjudging the distance and falling and rolling under your car.
I had that happen, man. In the mud.
I've seen Tina go down. Walker, 3-wheel bicycle. You name it, she's fucking rolled it over.
My wheelchair is an ultralight, so it's half composite and half titanium. So basically, fully assembled, it only weighs roughly about 28 pounds maximum. So once I pop the wheels off, that cuts a lot of the weight off. And the back seat folds down, so it's about the size of a suitcase, basically. So it's basically just lifting a suitcase off the ground.
Yeah, okay.
My chest over my head.
See, that makes more sense than I was picturing in my head.
Those suffix are heavy.
I'm thinking because we got a couple wheelchairs here, and I'm just imagining putting that in my back seat and reaching over and grabbing it and flipping it around,
Still
putting it out
putting
my
stuff
door.
over to your back seat. You don't realize how much thigh muscles you use to put shit in your back seat.
Yeah, my upper body is way strong in comparison to an average person's.
Well, when I first got with Tina, we were going places. We used to take her mobile scooter. It had the batteries and shit in it, and the fucking heavy ass motor. Oh, damn! Getting that thing in and out of the car was a fucker.
I'll tell you what, man. If you got a paralyzed person, man, in a wrestling match with an able-bodied person of equal size and strength, paralyzed person's going to win 99% of the time. You just
I always say, let me knock you down, and then I might be able to kick your ass.
Yeah, when the crushing strength of an upper body is almost like a python, dude. Once we get a hold of you, you're fucked.
Right,
I
right.
got an appointment online.
I can literally crush the air
Sorry,
out of
guys.
you. It's like squeezing a balloon. I mean, we all know our
Hey
legs
guys,
are a part of our body, so you can imagine losing them. Then you convert that over to your upper body, you can get really
Yeah. Well, the good thing with you though, you get stronger.
yeah.
Me, my muscles are breaking down with my body.
Well, that's probably a natural part of aging with osteoporosis. I have that too, so osteoporosis does make it.
Right.
that's why he keeps breaking his goddamn leg every time he fucking jumps out of an airplane.
Yeah. My bones are basically hollow, so, like from being osteoporotic, so they break easy. Not anymore, though. They've been broken so many times now, the calcium growth. Now, next time is going to be a bad one if I ever do it again. It might
Hey
be
guys,
one.
I got to get off YouTube for a little while. I got a online appointment I got to show up for.
Oh, cheers, man.
Right on, Bugsy. Good luck and have fun, my friend.
My
Thanks for letting us
appointment is at my appointment's at 3:30. Afterwards, I will see if anybody else is on, but if not, I'll probably be back up. I don't know.
Right on, man.
All right, cheers.
Catch you guys later.
Later, Neil. Later, chat.
Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I'll try to see what's going on before I go live later. If I do, if not, if you don't see me at all, it probably means I've gone out to hang out with the kids and my dad. So y'all take it easy, keep exploring and stay safe. Bugsy out.
I find your lack of cannabis disturbing.